So good morning everyone, you're here with Mon from Anytime Fitness in Mornington, and today we're doing a 30-minute HIIT session. So for the format for today's workout is we're going to be doing a circuit. So with the circuit we're doing 8 exercises and we're doing each for 45 seconds. So it's as if we're moving from one station to the next, we're going to go straight through. So 8 different exercises, 45 seconds. So it'll work out to be 6 minutes of hard work and then we're going to get 1 minute rest. We're going to do that for 3 rounds. So see how you go. If you need to have a little rest throughout, don't stress at all. Have a 10-second rest and then jump straight back in. And first of all, we're going to start with about 5 to 6 minute warm up to get us nice and warmed up. So if you're ready, we'll grab a little bit of space. We're just going to get our body moving. So just going to start with a jog on the spot. And we're just going to be swinging our arms around. Just get everything moving, nice and loose. So this first round of the warm-up will take nice and easy, and then the next 2 rounds will pick up the pace as we start getting a bit warmer. So the next thing I want you to do is we're going to do some squats, but as we get to the top, we're going to go into a little calf raise. So squatting down and then just getting our calves activated at the top. Just getting our hips nice and warm, our legs warm, our calves. Getting ready for all the movements we're going to be doing. And next up, we're going to open our hips. So as if we're opening a gate, a few little steps in between. Just increasing the mobility of our hips, getting them nice and ready to work out. Once you've done a few one way, then we're going to go the other way. And we're going to bring your leg out and then in towards you. So as if we're closing a gate. So nice and slow to start with, focusing on the range of motion. Next up, we're going to get our core activated. So getting in a plank position. Down in our forearms, back nice and straight, engaging your core. And we're just twisting to each side. You're going to make sure you're holding nice and strong in the stomach, not letting it relax at any point. And then just holding the plank for a little bit. All right, that'll do. Back into a jog. Bit faster this time. Swing your arms more if they need it. If they don't, that's fine. Roll your shoulders a bit. Try and spring off your toes. Get a little bit of height with your knees. Now we're going to go into our squats and calf raise again. So squatting down and then up on your calves. Making sure we're sitting back at the hips as if there was a chair behind us. Now we're opening the gate again. We're going to go through a bit faster. So opening our hips up, Few small steps, and then over to the next leg. And then we're going inwards as well. So closing the gate. And then down into that plank position. Holding that plank for a little bit. And then you're going to start slowly twisting to the sides. You're going to do a couple more. All right, up we get. Last quick round of the warm-up. You're going to move a bit faster on the spot. Bring those knees up, pump those arms. Should be feeling nice and warm now. Increase the blood flow to our muscles. Got everything warm and flexible and ready to go. Into some squats and calf raises. Squatting back. Squat down a little bit deeper if you can this round, as things are getting warmed up. So we want to try and increase that range of motion a bit if we can. And don't forget, up onto your calves. All right, moving our hips one last time. Open, nice and fast. Transition between legs. All right, then we're closing as well. And last one, we're just going to hold a plank for 20 seconds. Make sure you're squeezing your core, squeezing your glutes, keeping everything engaged, nice and straight. Just trying to hold this position. Five more seconds. All right, that'll do. Grab a quick drink if you need. And I'm going to take you through the 8 exercises we're doing. This is where the layers come off as well. All right, so welcome to Catch Your Breath. First thing we're doing is a squat variation. So for the 45 seconds, we're going out into a wide squat, squatting down, coming to a normal width squat, and then bringing your legs a little bit closer for a narrow squat. So it's out wide, normal width, and narrow. So that's the first exercise. Then we're going into push-ups to shoulder taps. So push-up position, going down into a push-up. Once you're up, you're going to be tapping the opposite shoulder with your hand. You can do this one on your knees as well. After that, we're going to go into 10 fast feet to a backwards lunge. So we're going 10 fast feet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, super fast. Stepping back into a lunge on each leg. So that's the third one. After that, we're doing some glute bridges. We're going to do 5 double leg and then 5 single leg. And just keep going through and alternating. So laying flat on the ground with your knees up. Make sure your lower back's pressed into the ground. And squeezing your glutes to lift your hips up. We're going to do 5 double leg, and lifting one leg up straight, and really squeezing that glute that's working. And we're going to do 5 single leg, and then swap over to the other leg. And if you go through all of them, you can have a rest, or you can keep going, keep rotating through. Next up, we have bicycle crunches. So laying on the ground, we're lifting, engaging our core, and we're twisting through our core to bring our elbow to our opposite knee. Next up, we're going to do some plank walkouts, but we're going to drop to our elbows. So, bending at the hips, you don't have to have fully straight legs if it's a bit too much pressure on your hamstrings. You're walking out till you're in a straight arm plank. Then we're going to drop to our elbows, back up, and walk back again. And that's going to be 1. We're going to keep rotating through. This sounds really good for our core stability. Then we're going to be doing, I know no one likes them, but some half burpees. Not full burpees, just half. You're going to be bending down, jumping back, keeping your body nice and straight, jumping back in, stepping across in a crab walk, and down to another half burpee. Stepping across, just like that. And then, last but not least, mountain climbers. So in a straight arm plank position, you're going to be bringing your knees up to your chest. We're going to go for 10. And then after you've done 10, you're going to go into a couple wide ones. So 2 each side, and then back to 10 again. All right, and that's everything. A bit of a long demo. We're going to smash through these 8 exercises. If you're not sure, look at my screen. I'll be doing it with you. Is everyone ready to get started? Thumbs up. Awesome. Get the timer on. So we're starting with those squats. So I'll set the timer. All right, getting started in 5. We're stepping out nice and wide. So wide squat, normal width squat, and nice and narrow. Making sure that we're always bending at the hips and the knees. We've got nice soft knees and sitting back. So by doing this variation of squat, we're targeting different areas of our legs. Nearly there, keep going. So next up, we've got those push-ups with the shoulder tap. So down on your mat, push-up position, on your knees or on your feet. Doing a push-up, then tapping your opposite shoulder with your hand. So if you need to drop to your knees, that's fine. Making sure we're keeping our core nice and tense. And we want to try and minimize twisting at the hips or swaying from side to side. So keep as straight as possible, bending our elbows back, tapping that opposite shoulder. You're doing really well. 5 seconds. Next up, we're going into those fast feet. So we're jumping up, 10 fast feet as fast as you can. Stepping back into a lunge. Both of our legs. Whoop. So 10 fast feet. Stepping back. With these fast feet, you want to be staying on your toes. It's really working our calves. And then nice big step backwards so you can go into a lunge. Now next up, we're going into our glute bridges. So start with double leg and then transition into single leg. So on the ground, Keep that lower back against the ground. Feet close in. Squeezing with our glutes, especially at the top. So 5 double. And I'm going to be lifting one leg. So really squeeze your leg that's working. And then we're swapping over. Nearly there. You can have a little rest now if you like. All right, good work. Into those bicycle crunches. So stay down. Bringing our elbow to our knee. Twisting with our core. And trying to let our neck relax into our hands. So we want our core doing the work. So you want your stomach to feel nice and hard in here. Doing well, we've got 10 seconds. And next up, we're going to be going into plank walkout, down to our elbows. All right, up we get. I know we're moving through it nice and fast. Bending at the hips, walking out. When we get into a straight arm plank, dropping to our elbows. And walking it back in. And standing up. If this is a bit tricky, you can not drop down to your elbows. You can just walk out with your arms into a straight arm plank. It's totally up to you. Doing really well. Last 5. So next up, into those half burpees, probably the most hated one. So we're dropping down, jumping out, taking a big step across. You want to make sure you're sitting back nice and low, activating those glutes. This one's really going to get the heart rate pumping. After this, we're going into mountain climbers. This is our second last exercise, so pump it out. Last 5. Well done, one more to go till you get a break. Into that mountain climber position. 10 nice fast ones. And then we're going to bring your leg out wide. 4 wide ones. Before you get straight back into, bring your knees to your chest. Ten seconds. Keep going all the way through.
Activity completed.
All right, that'll do. Have a quick rest. Whew. That was a bit tough. It's a really high intensity round. Now we're going to take some time to lower our heart rate, have a drink, catch your breath. So now that we've done one round, we'll have a bit of an idea of what we're doing. So when you go into these next 2 rounds, try and go as hard as you can. And if you need to, take those little breaks. Take a 10-second rest, then go straight back into it. Ooh, is everyone feeling okay? Thumbs up. Awesome. I'm a bit out of breath myself. So it's 6 minutes of hard work, followed by a break. And there are a few exercises that are a bit slower, that gives you a chance to catch your breath throughout. All right, when we're ready, we're going to be getting started. Is everyone ready to start in 5? All right, let's get going. Starting with those squats, wide, normal, narrow. All right, let's go round 2. Wide step out, normal, narrow. So as this is the second time we've done it, you might have a little bit more range of motion, might be able to get a little bit deeper into those squats. Doing really well so far. Got 10 seconds left. Keep going all the way through if you can. And then the next exercise is the push-ups with shoulder taps. When you're ready, into a push-up position, hands or knees. Doing a push-up, then getting that core working by tapping our shoulder. Drop to your knees to make it easier if you like. You just want to make sure that you're squeezing your core, not letting your belly flop to the ground. Keep it nice and strong and activated. So really working our chest, arms and core. All right, that'll do. Next one, fast feet and lunges. 10 super fast feet, ready? And big step back. Straight into it. So being super springy on our toes, pumping our feet. All right, about 10 seconds left. See if you can keep it going. Next up is our glute bridges. These will be a chance to catch our breath. All right, lay down on your mat. Start off with some double leg. If you find it a bit challenging to do the single legs, continue on doing double legs all the way through. And if you're on the other end where it's a bit easy, you can do single legs all the way through. So you really want to lift up your hips and really squeeze, especially at the top of the range of motion. Keep it going. Well done. Next up, bicycle crunches. Stay on your mat, bringing your elbow into your knee, twisting at your core. Relax that neck if you can. Pumping our knees and twisting our core. 20 seconds. Doing so well. Keep going hard. After this, we're going into a plank walkout and down to our elbows. Well done. That's a tough one. Standing up, bending at your hips, walking out. Keep that core nice and straight. Dropping to our elbows and walking it back in. So you should feel a bit of a strain in your hamstrings. If it's too much, bend your knees more. Standing up. So dropping to our elbows is just putting a bit more pressure on our core, making it work harder to stay nice and flat and engaged. Last few seconds, we're going into those burpees. All right, nearly there. Bend at the hips, jumping back, keep your body straight, and then take your crab step over. Only one exercise after this. Nearly there, 15. Keep it nice and low so our glutes are working. Next up, we're going into mountain climbers. Last exercise. All right, let's go. Knees to your chest for 10. And bringing your legs out wide to each side. And repeat. You're at halfway. Keep it going. This is it until you get a break. Keep pumping away. Well done, everyone. Well done, Alice, Carol, doing so well. Zoe, oh, you're doing awesome. Taryn's out of the screen.
Activity completed.
All right, that's it. Have a rest. Well done, everyone. Grab a drink. I'm sure you need it. This format's a little bit more challenging than we've been doing the last few weeks. Thought try something different, pick it up a notch. Have a few deep breaths. We've only got one round left after this. Only 6 more minutes of work and then you're done for the day and you've set yourself up really well. And we'll go about 20 more seconds. Whew, nice deep breaths. Making sure we're ready to get back into it. Give our last round all we've got. So 6 more seconds of work, then we'll be done. All right, let's get this timer going. All right, who's ready to do the last round? Everyone ready? Awesome, let's get into it. Starting in 5, starting with those squats. All right, let's do it. Big step out, bending down. I'm gonna give this last round all we've got. Going through a little bit faster this time. "20 seconds. Doing super well. Really pump it out. Last 10. Next exercise is those push-ups into a shoulder tap. Last few seconds. All right, down we get. Push-up position. Tapping our shoulders. Keeping your hips as still as possible. Make sure you breathe. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Keep that core tense. 5 seconds. Then we're getting ready for our fast feet. All right, up we jump. Let's get into that 10 super fast. And lunging back. Really big step. See how many rounds of these we can get done. And absolutely power through it. 20 seconds, over halfway, doing well. Next up, we're going into glute bridges. Keep going for 10 seconds. Go really hard now, then we'll catch our breath at the next exercise. Great work. Down to your glute bridge. Take some deep breaths. Starting the double leg if you like, or going straight into singles. Really squeezing our glutes at the top of the movement when our hips are in the air. Last 15, doing really well. Making sure you're swapping your legs after about 5. So we get a chance to do the same amount on both legs. And if you finish, do a few more doubles. All right, into our bicycle crunches, stay where you are. Elbow across to knee. Keep that core super tight, twisting through the core. Make sure you breathe. Halfway. Got 15 seconds. See if you can go all the way through. Doing super well. Next up, we'll be going into our plank walkouts, into our elbows if possible. So keep it going. All right, well done, jumping up. And we're gonna walk our hands out to the straight arm plank, down to our elbows if possible. And up we go. Keeping our spine contracted the whole time. Tensing through the core. Trying to minimize twisting as much as possible. 10 seconds. See how many more you can do. So you can get another one before we go into our second last exercise. Into our half burpees. Smash this one out. Jump out. Across in our crab. Only one more exercise to go after this. "20 seconds. Have a little break if you need, then get back into it. Keeping nice and low for our crab step. Nearly there. Into your mountain climbers. Finish strong. 10 to our chest. Pump them out as fast as you can. Then we're going into wide. "20 seconds. Doing so well. 15 left. Let's keep it going. Everyone's doing really well. Zoe, Alice, Carol, doing awesome. Sandy, well done. Taryn, good work.
Activity completed.
That'll do, everyone. Great work. Just did a hard workout then. Have a drink. Take a few deep breaths. You can take your screens off mute when you're ready.